Why's it gotta be so complicated? Maybe this love thing's overrated. My feet in the sand, my face in my hands. I know it's my fault cause I never make plans. And now you're telling me you love me, but you don't even know me. I'm down to hang, but if you fall in it slowly, yeah. Cause I've been thinking lately, if I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you in a different light. If I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you in a different light, girl. Maybe we're too intoxicated, trying to have sober conversation. I'm saying I'm fine, we both know I'm lying. With you in that dress, girl, there ain't no denying, yeah. But that's the point I'm trying to get to with every single issue and everything that you do, baby. I wanna make sure that, girl, I take my time, try to get it right. I could see you in a different light. If I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you in a different light, girl. Cause baby, I just need a minute to get my thoughts all aligned, so let our love intertwine. So baby, could I get a minute to get my thoughts all aligned, so we can do this right? If I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you in a different light. If I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you in a different light, girl. If I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you, baby, in a different light. If I take my time, try to get it right, I could see you, baby, in a different light. Jane, standing over in a nightgown. She's got the phone cord twisted around her finger. She's a sight to see.
Good morning. I was gonna say good morning, good afternoon. I was gonna say good, let's just start this over. Good morning, or it's not the morning. Good afternoon. There we go. Third time's the charm. The morning went by super quick. It was a beautiful Saturday morning. I can't remember the last time that I actually sat down at the beach. Like normally I walk Meester, as you know, at the beach all the time, but actually going and sitting down and just enjoying being at the beach for like 30 minutes. It was so nice. So I walked Meester first, as you saw, and then I just sat on the beach and watched Bo surf. It was so beautiful. It was so warm. And I just read a book on my Kindle and watched Bo surf and like sat with Meester. It was so restful and so nice. And it's just, I love Saturdays. I love a good Saturday. So I just finished planning my meals, which I made a whole entire video about that. You can watch it here if you haven't seen that and you're curious. So I'm in a mood where I'm just like ready to get stuff done, but it's also been very restful. So I'm like mixing everything and I love that. So I don't know about you, but I love those days where you're just in the mood for everything. Does that even make any sense? Like I'm in the mood to clean, I'm in the mood to order groceries, I'm in the mood to meal plan, I'm in the mood to write for my book, I'm in the mood to go and get groceries at the farm and run errands, I'm in the mood to work out, I wanna get in a quick workout. I'm just in the mood. So we have a great, super easy meal. I kind of copied last week's meals because I just looked at what we have and I'm like, it's gonna be so incredibly simple if I just mimic what we did last week. That way I use up all the rest of our groceries so I didn't have to order as much this time, and we use everything up. And then it's just less mental brain work for me. I got that done, and then I actually, super random, I scheduled my tongue tie release. It's not surgery, because I'm not going under or anything like that, but I didn't really get a chance to talk to you about that. So I actually need to do I'm in something called orofacial. I'm not sure if it's orofacial myology or orofacial, because she even told me that the name, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Your tongue is connected with literally it's not just your tongue. A lot of the times, at least that's what I thought. I thought it's just your tongue, like just your tongue and your mouth. It's a muscle, we all know, but it's actually connected down all the way. I'm just gonna insert a picture. It's mind-blowing. So I struggled with tension headaches over the years, really clenching my jaw. And so I've been working with her, and she's been so amazing to help me get proper tongue posture and lip strength. And I've been able to breathe clearly again. It's mind-blowing. When I go to sleep, every time I would lay down, I used to get really clogged sinuses, and she was even asking me about that at our recent session. She was like, how are you doing? How are you able to breathe? Like, do you notice that your sinuses are more clear? And I was like, yes, I have noticed that tremendously. And she was like, good, everything's working then. I was like, so she took my measurements too. It's so fascinating. I never even knew about any of this, but sorry, I'm like trying to move this chair over so I can sit down. She took measurements of my lower lip, I'm not sure what this is called, but the distance of your nose to your upper lip. And then she measured my canines, the distance, to make sure that my palate is widening. So it's super fascinating, but all of my measurements were amazing. She was blown away. I was so consistent with the exercises. So my palate's been widening, which is wonderful. My tongue posture is a lot better in my mouth. And that's what she was explaining. She's like, most people don't know that there is a proper tongue posture, that there is a proper way to swallow, that there is a certain level that you need. Most people have very weak lips. And I was like, this is crazy, and it's definitely working. So all of that to say, I just went on a total long rant about that, but I'm thinking about taking you with me and doing a day in life on that day, because that's gonna be a very fun, interesting day. I actually need to do all of my exercises today on that, and then I actually still want to read, because this morning I was about to leave because the surf was good, so I was like, we gotta get out the door. I was debating if I should sit down and read my Bible or if I should clean up the kitchen really quick, because I had a few minutes right before we were about to go to the beach, before just the way, it's surfing in the morning and then it gets bad, and anyway, so it was kind of like we were on a time, gotta go, we gotta get to the beach. So I was like, what should I do? I just had like this moment of like, should I clean the kitchen really quick, or should I go sit down and read? And immediately I remembered Proverbs 31 that talks about she works with willing hands, and there's a verse that's in Proverbs 31 that says that she looks well to the ways of her household. I just want to encourage you, because there's just so much freedom. There's nothing that's like, well, this is spiritual and then this is not. It's like Jesus ate breakfast and he also went on mountains to pray, and he would walk by the sea, and then he would also teach in the synagogue. And it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I knew I would get a chance to read a little bit later today, and I wanted to come home to a clean kitchen. It's just like, work is worship. Whatever, does that make sense? When we look at our lives, that every single thing that we do, whether it's the dishes or whether it's sitting down and reading or whether it's planning our meals or eating and drinking, we can all do it to literally the glory of God. I just wanted to share that with you because I felt really encouraged by that, and I also felt thankful that when you have God's word in your heart, it's like the Spirit brings those things to remembrance, and it just brings freedom, and it's just so good. So I really wanted to share that with you because it popped into my mind this morning. So, okay, let's get going. That was such a wonderful workout. I feel so good. There's nothing like a good strength training workout, and I just wanted to share this with you. There's a lot of different ways that you can create diversity in your workout. So you can change your reps, you can change your sets, you can change obviously the weight, so how heavy it is. There's a lot that you can do. But something that I want to share with you and give you this little tip, because it's something that I use a lot, and I think it's a great way to really just make your workouts effective and really utilize the time that you have. So, and that is to work on lengthening your eccentric time. So you have your concentric and your eccentric. You have your contracting and you have your lengthening. So when you're lengthening the muscle, for example, in a bicep curl, when you're contracting and then you're lengthening in your eccentric, slow down your eccentric. So really focus on going slow, slow, slow. Feel that weight, the heaviness. Let the weight be heavy. Work on lengthening your eccentric time. So really exaggerate and lengthen and really milk it, basically, that eccentric, the lengthening of the muscle, and let that weight be heavy in your hand and let it go slow all the way down. And mind-muscle connection is so powerful. I feel like it's very overlooked, even when a trainer or even when you are in the middle of doing a workout. You know, mind-muscle connection just kind of thrown out there. But if you can really, truly, actually think about how heavy that weight is and focus your mind on your muscle that's doing this movement and allow that weight to be heavy. One of my trainers, Jan, if you've been here for a while, you know who she is, but she would always say, let it be heavy, let it be heavy. And I feel like, to me, that's a really good way, mind-muscle connection. Let that weight be heavy. It already is heavy, but focus on the heaviness of the weight and let your muscles work through that movement. And just a little tip. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially when I'm short on time for a workout and I need it to be really, I want those muscles to be like working and I want them to be fatigued, because remember, it's all about breaking down that muscle so that it can be rebuilt. That's what we're doing. We are tearing down the muscle fibers so that they can build back stronger. That's funny because we think about growing muscles in the workout, but the reality is we're breaking them down during the workout and we're repairing with nutrition. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I am going to get in some protein and some carbohydrates so that we can refuel glycogen stores and we want those macronutrients to be in the body right away. So we want the repairing process, it starts right now. So, and also, I think another little tip for you, it's not just about post-workout, right after what you're eating right after. A lot of times we can focus on just, post-workout meal, the one meal right after the workout, but you are recovering for days. So it's really your post-workout life. So if you worked out, you want to make sure that you are repairing and you are giving your body, it takes a lot. Muscle is metabolically expensive, and so, which means it requires a lot to keep and build and maintain. And so repairing, we need a lot of protein, we need carbohydrate in order to allow the amino acids to be used to rebuild and not to be converted into glucose for fuel. It's so important that you have both. You have the building blocks, which is the protein, the amino acids, and you have the carbohydrate, which is the fuel. And so the balance of both is going to be what we want, because we do not want the body to only have protein, because then it's going to need to break that protein down into fuel instead of using it to rebuild muscle. And we don't want to just have carbohydrate, because we got to have the protein, the building block, to rebuild what we just tore down. So macronutrients, they're all important for a reason. Protein, carbs, fat, we need them all. And especially post-workout, protein, carbs, that's what we want to get. So let's go make a post-workout snack. What happens when I clear out the fridge? Eat the rest of the stuff so I can throw it away. Okay, so got back from the farm and our local grocery store, and I want to show you what I got because I got some super fun things. So, and kind of random items that I just feel like I don't pick up every single week. They're kind of those items that end up in your fridge, like this, for example. So anyway, it's gonna be really fun. So first of all, organic teriyaki marinade and sauce. I really like Big Tree Farms. I like this company. And I really wanted to make, as you saw, I started marinating the salmon that we're gonna eat for dinner tonight. So it just sounded really good to me. And then along with that, I picked up some organic pineapple chunks just to do it really quick. Bo and I are actually gonna go for a hike together right now. So I just wanted to be able to whip up a really tasty, yummy dinner quickly. And we were already planning on having salmon tonight, but I was like, how can I add a little bit more flavor and make it just a little extra, you know, flavorful. But anyway, so organic pineapple chunks. This is a recent new discovery and I love them. So if you can find them at like a local health food store, it's the brand 7 Teas. So they're already pre-made tea. I don't think they do tea bags, but they are so delicious. And the funny thing is I really don't like hibiscus tea. I don't like flowery teas. I'm not like a floral, as far as like taste wise, I don't really like floral. I'm not gonna ever opt for that. This tea, not the cakes, but this tea is so good. You saw me drinking I believe it's called the white peach oolong earlier. Phenomenal. They are so perfectly sweetened and the flavors are so well done. It's not too sweet. This one is the berry hibiscus. Is it rooibos? Why don't I know? I don't know how to pronounce that. I highly recommend, if you can find 7 Teas, giving them a try because I've never had one that I don't like. And they have a matcha honey one too that is delicious. So I picked up some of those and then I also got some local salsa. I love this. This one is, yeah, it's literally just a regular. I was gonna say it's not really a specific kind of salsa. It's just, there's something about local salsa. It's so tasty and I am so excited to use that for our stuffed sweet potatoes later this week. And then I picked up some of this. I really, really like this brand a lot. I think they're based actually out of, am I wrong? Are they based out of Crescent? They are based out of Crescent City. So Crescent City, California, when we lived in Oregon, we would always go there, but would go surf in Crescent City. So has a very special place in my heart. But this is grass-fed yogurt. And you've seen this. I was eating it earlier, but I really love this with lots and lots of fruit like mixed in. It almost like equal parts fruit, equal parts yogurt. It's so tasty. It's such a good snack. And then I picked up some organic strawberries as well because these were on sale. And then this is super fun. I was so excited to show you this. This is actually, I ran out of my magnesium and I really want to take a bath tonight. Normally I order on iHerb, but I wanted to take a bath tonight. So I saw this and I was so drawn to it because it's the Dead Sea Warehouse Presents. That's the name. The world's finest, amazing minerals. Dead Sea, I feel like I have to read it that way. Dead Sea bath salts. Buy a little more, pay a lot less. Relax. Okay, this is I love it. Our full mineral Dead Sea bath salts are sourced from the southern end of the Dead Sea in Israel and then hand cleaned and hand packaged into our wonderful Dead Sea value bucket. I love it. I've talked about this a lot, but just to reiterate, because it's so important and I feel like magnesium is one of those truly life-changing minerals. If there's one that's just like focus on magnesium, stress depletes magnesium. So any kind of stress. So especially after a stressor today of working out, any kind of stress though depletes our magnesium. So, and then the body gets stressed out when it doesn't have enough magnesium. So then it's like we're caught in this stress cycle. Magnesium is one of those minerals that so important for cellular energy, so important for muscle contraction, just muscle health in general, and really helps with mood, like everything. So I'm really looking forward to taking a bath, and that's another reason I think magnesium is so fun, because you can get it topically. You could do a spray. I really like spray magnesium, but I also really love baths because that's also relaxing to be in the warm water and getting it through your skin. And then also you can obviously do it orally. Like I have my magnesium glycinate that I just mix into water and it tastes really good and I sip on that. So I'm actually probably gonna have some of that right now and do a bath later. So I picked that up from the local store. And then I also picked up some grass-fed beef bones. So I got a lot of questions on where I get my bones to make bone broth, and I just get them from my local stores. I just ask the butcher, I'm like, hey, do you guys have any beef bones? And he's always like, yep, let me go get you some. So I love making bone broth, so I'm gonna make that. I also went to the farm, as you saw, and I got my weekly carrots to eat, my raw carrot salad. This has been such an incredibly life-changing, super easy daily practice to eat a raw carrot every single day. Helps with endotoxin, getting rid of those also helps bind to excess estrogen and remove through going to the bathroom. I also picked up some satsuma, tangerines, oranges, can't remember, satsuma. They're really good, very tasty, perfect snack. And then I'm cooking a lot with garlic this week, so I picked up a clove of garlic and then some organic navel oranges, a bag of avocados, and then some local grass-fed beef for our stuffed sweet potatoes and just our meal prep throughout the week. So that is everything that I got. We're gonna go for a hike and I need to take a scoop. I think I need to eat a little bit more. So I'm gonna take a scoop of honey for some quick energy for our hike and then try to get something else in me. But this is really good. This is a great little tip if you really just need some energy. Raw honey. I love this one too. This one specifically, the flavor is amazing. It's really thick and it's just got a wonderful, deep, rich flavor to the honey. So I'm gonna have this and let's go for a hike.
We can turn the headlights off. All our friends and all their voices falling silent in the car. And do you remember the fog was lifting?
Oh my gosh. Easter.
Tigers on trains, watching you go. Head in the glass, fog in the windows. And you're never gonna come back. Not much for you here. You're never gonna come back. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Now you're heading for the show. All your memories through a broken Telecaster. Would you be here in the fall? In the long December, pull me closer. Say this town is for the ghosts, and I'm buried in the rocks, dear. If you're leaving, let me know. Is it in the papers? Is it in your bloodstream?
Tastes like salmon. You know that jerky Gary used to get?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It tastes like salmon jerky, like the candied salmon. I made a glaze with the pineapple juice and coconut aminos and then some of the teriyaki coconut sauce. I boiled it and then I reduced it down so that it was thick. How beautiful is the sweet potato?
It's really good.
Really? It's plain.
Tastes really good. It has like a sweetness to it.
Really?
It must be pretty sweet soil. Like, soil's pretty sweet, man. That's some good stuff. It's like I'm eating Barney.
Oh, it's really purple.
Oh, he's a T-Rex.
Oh, Barney is a dinosaur, huh? Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Whoa, that just literally hit me to my...
Barney
I understand.
is a dinosaur.
Barney is... They're all dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh my... Whoa, I just feel like I was just taken to a different dimension. Barney is literally a dinosaur. Oh... Why am I just understanding that Barney is a dinosaur? I did not understand that. I just thought he was a big purple creature, but I sung this... I can't even right now. Cooking the potato early in the afternoon, it was a game changer. So good. I hope you enjoyed that day in the life, and I have such an exciting giveaway for you today. I absolutely adore Parker Clay. You've probably seen the bags in my videos, like they have their big Mercado tote. I throw my laptop in there, take it to my favorite coffee shop to work on the wellness method. Literally, they're adorable little backpacks that I'll throw on and just take. I love Parker Clay. I have so many of their bags, but I not only love their bags, but I love them as a company because they love people. And specifically, they hire at-risk women who have been exploited through prostitution. And their goal is to help them become financially independent so that they can come to a safe work environment, get paid living wages, they can get benefits. And their goal is to, it literally gives me chills to my head. Like, their goal is to end prostitution in Ethiopia, and they are truly changing the lives of women there. I just adore this company so much. And so I am so excited. They have literally volunteered to give you a bag and to do this giveaway with me. They just launched their brand new Mercado shopper tote. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful bag. So, okay, the strap does come separately, but this is the bag. I love just how classic and timeless it is. And it's almost like it's not too big. It's kind of perfect size, really. Like, it's nice and long, but it's not too wide. Like, it's just a great, great size. This is one of those bags I feel like will just never go out of style, and it's so durable. It's so practical. I just am obsessed with Parker Clay. I'm like a Parker Clay girl through and through. So this is their new bag, and you are going to be winning this bag for this giveaway. This is a YouTube Instagram giveaway, so you do have to have an Instagram, but you also have to have a YouTube. So this is a combo giveaway. It's a little bit more, but it's really not hard at all to enter. So all you have to do is follow them on Instagram. Just follow Parker Clay on Instagram, and then you want to come back here and just say done with a heart or whatever you want to say, and that is all you have to do to enter. That is it. It is so simple to enter. Literally just make sure you're following them and then comment done on this video, and that's it. I just love this company so much, and I love their bags, and I'm so excited to give you one of these bags and that we get to this giveaway. So I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely make sure that you enter. It's so exciting. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Now you're heading for the show.